I actually look a little bit like Ali A in this hat. Shout out to this guy for awarding me the second most cringy Fortnite YouTuber on YouTube. I appreciate that, especially because you gave it to me purely on the basis that I lied to my fans about my giveaways when I actually don't. And you called me a hypocrite because I made a video saying 100 lies players in Fortnite say, and then I lied to my fans. But that's not hypocritical, and I don't even lie. So, yeah. He also left my link in the description of his video and specifically said that people could go hate on me for that. So, yeah. Thanks, dude. Do your research. But yeah, thank you for second most cringy. I hope this hat puts me to the #1 spot. Today, it is time for a video that a lot of you have been asking for. Ever since I did types of players in Rocket League back in the day and then Fortnite became a thing, you guys have been saying, can you do 20 types of players in Fortnite? And I'm aware other people have done this idea, but I'm hoping to do it different, add some other ones in there, and I hope you do enjoy. Obviously, the V-Bucks giveaway is still going on the channel, and this video is brought to you and sponsored by Gamerlink. I've been working with Gamerlink for over a year, and they're a really awesome app, and it's a great way to meet new players that you can play games with, because there's so many times on Fortnite, I hop into squads by myself, press the fill button, and then no one has a mic. On Gamerlink, you can do a beacon search and search for players that only have a mic, and you can have some chill times and talk to each other, and it's great. I'll be giving one person 2,800 V-Bucks worth of money who download Gamerlink in the description and add me as a friend, so be sure to go and do that. Check out Gamerlink, it's an awesome app, and thank you once again to the guys at Gamerlink for sponsoring this video. We've got the cringe out the way, we've got the shoutouts out the way, and now it's time for 20 types of players in Fortnite. Let me know down in the comments which one you are. It should be a fun one. Type number 1, the completionist. And this is the person who, as soon as the weekly challenges drop, they are on that bad boy. They have got challenge completion down to a real art form, and they can usually do the weekly challenges within an hour. As soon as the daily challenge pops up, bam, that's their objective. Winning even goes out the window for the sake of these challenges. Obviously, you've seen my weekly series on the challenges. I'm a bit of a completionist myself. Type number 2, we have the architect, and this is just someone that builds. They build a lot. Not only do they build a lot, they build extremely well. You've got your standard players like Myth, you've got Nick. These people that are really good at building, they're definitely the architects of the Fortnite community. The next type I am calling Premiere Pro, and that is because they are insane at editing structures. This is actually, I think, one of my strongest attributes in Fortnite, editing my own buildings. Now, I've learned a lot of my editing from Nick A30, and I would say, actually, he's probably #1, at least that I've seen, at editing his own structures and building and using editing to give himself the advantage in fights, even when he has the disadvantage at the beginning. Type number 4, you need this. You're playing squads, you have the medic, you know, because when you play squads, there are a lot more slots, and there's one guy who doesn't really have a lot of guns. He carries the med kits, he carries the minis, he carries the chug jug for you, and if you get knocked down, he'll pick you back up, and not only that, he'll give you the chug jug and build around you to make sure that you're safe. We all love a medic in our squads. The next type I'm calling the Die Hard COD, and this is the person that never builds. Okay, they've been playing Call of Duty since 2009. They rate Modern Warfare 2. They're excited for Black Ops 4, and they refuse to build. They just rate their gun skills too much. If you haven't been playing games like Call of Duty for years, when you first play Fortnite, it is a weird thing to try and force yourself to build as soon as you get shot, because in Call of Duty, you turn around and you could potentially kill them quite easily in Call of Duty. In Fortnite, it's very unlikely someone's going to shoot you. You're going to turn around, find them, and kill them before they kill you. So you just got to build straight away. Type number 6, a type that's coming up a little bit more frequently with the introduction of the new vending machines, and that is the forager. They just go around, maybe land at Moisty Mire, Wailing Woods, and get a load of materials. And now that's even more worthwhile because you have vending machines to go to. I personally don't use vending machines that much, but still, you can get some pretty good stuff in there. 200 materials for a green hunting rifle, perhaps. That's a good one. 300 materials for a blue sniper. Pretty good stuff. But then there's other stuff that's really not worth it, like 300 metal for C4. I don't think anyone in their right mind's doing that. Type number 7, we have the Orbis. Yeah, I was clever with that one. The Orbis is Latin for compass, and this is the person who's got the call-outs on lock, because sometimes when you're in Fortnite and you're where you are and you see someone, it's easy to say there's someone straight ahead. But the Orbis is someone who gives you that coordinate to the number every single time without fail. You've got people at 180, you can turn around, you can find them. They will tell you where they're at. Type number 8, now this isn't a bad type, but it is the Tilted Towers tryhard. Without fail, every single game, they go to Tilted Towers, whether that's just to get a high kill game or to improve their skills, which, like I said, isn't a bad thing, but they are landing at Tilted Towers. If the bus is going from Moisty Mire to Wailing Woods, they're making that trek. They're landing at Tilted Towers. And what do you guys think? April 18th? Tilted Towers going to get blown up? If you guys don't follow the theory, the Morse code translation from the controller vibrations in Fortnite translated to SOS D5 418, which is save our souls, D5 the coordinate of the north half of Tilted Towers, and 418 is most likely the date. And I was thinking to myself, how is this going to work? Because that isn't an update day. Updates happen on Thursday, and the 18th of April is on a Wednesday. However, last Wednesday, they did a new thing with the vending machines called a content update. And they said every other week, they're going to just add stuff in the game without an update or downtime necessary. And the next time a content update is scheduled, given that it'll be 2 weeks after the last one, is the 18th of April. So I think on that Wednesday, something's going to happen to Tilted Towers. Type number 10, we have the aggressive player. And this can sort of morph into the borderline reckless player. There's nothing wrong with being aggressive in Fortnite. It's a very good way to get better at the game, and it's a very good way to counter certain different playstyles. If someone's RPGing your base, you're not going to kill them realistically just sitting in there. You've got to be aggressive. But some people are aggressive to the point where it does become reckless. And it's kind of awkward when you're playing squads with someone. You've got that reckless player that's 200 meters in front of all of you, and then every fight they get into, if they can't wipe the entire squad, they're gone. The next type of player in Fortnite is the campaigner, and this is someone that takes to social media and likes to just spread their opinions on Twitter about Fortnite. It's usually when Fortnite tweets, they will tweet back instantly saying, like for double pump, or like for something else. They're always campaigning against Epic Games. They want something changed, and they think going to Twitter and asking for likes is the best way to do it. Yeah, you see them around. The next type is the assassin or the sniper, and they often kill you without knowing, whether that's with a crossbow or any other suppressed weapon, or simply just a headshot when you don't know where they're at. They kill you efficiently and quickly. Coming in at type number 13, we've got to include this. It is the meme lord, the Muzelk of Fortnite. They love using their meme strats, you know, launch pads, trap kills, C4s, trap towers, bait kills, any meme strategy available, the meme lord will find a way to do that in a game. The next type is the Fate Tempter. They will dance after every single kill they get. They kill someone, they're dancing on their grave. And if you are a hardcore Fate Tempter and you do it after every kill, there will be times when you get killed doing the dance. It's just karma, I guess. Type number 15, we've all done a bit of this in our lives. It is the troll, whether that's editing buildings, destroying buildings, trapping your friends in, or just stealing their weapons. The troll just does whatever they can to inconvenience their teammates. Sometimes for comedic effect, and sometimes it's just genuinely annoying. The next type, we have the Undercover Agent. Now, this person hides any amount of skill they may have, whether that's like a 1 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 God mode. They hide any amount of skill behind default skins. Some people have default skins because they literally don't have any. They might have just got the game, and they are a bit of a noob. You can tell just by looking at someone, the way they're moving around, interacting with the game, if they're new to it or not. But there are really good players who hide behind default skins to make other people that they're playing against face them differently, usually giving them the upper hand. You know that feeling? You're playing squads, for instance, you see a squad of 4 just running in a straight line with default skins. Your eyes light up a little bit, don't they? Next, of course, I couldn't not include this. This is the bush camper. They will hop like a bunny rabbit from safe zone to safe zone, just hiding in bushes. Now, that used to be a really effective method. You see it back in the day in like October, November, videos of people in the final 2 getting killed by a bush, or people in a bush actually killing someone. Nowadays, I wouldn't have the courage to go and wait in a bush. 1, everyone checks them, and 2, people just seem to know where you're at nowadays. There's a better awareness of how the game works. Type number 18, we have the pyrotechnic. RPGs, especially C4s, grenades, they use them a lot. Forget shotgun battles, forget scars, snipers, all of that. Just take an RPG and jump on someone and fire it at their face. Type number 19, we have the noob. Now, I mentioned this a while ago. They might have just got the game. They might be on console and be new to console. I'm not saying console players are noobs. There are some great ones out there. But if you're new to console, I feel like that's even harder because the movement is quite static. So it makes you look like even more of a noob. This is what a real first game of Fortnite looks like, by the way. This was my girlfriend's first game. And the final type of player in Fortnite is the OG. They remember the old weapons, the traps, how the map used to look, how the icons used to look, and they remember all of the skins and everything that a lot of players nowadays don't know about. The ceiling zapper, the way the grenades looked before they changed, the way the campfire looked before it changed. And for those two, it was just the icons, but, you know, they did look different. There was no hunting rifle, no minigun, no suppressed pistol, no chug jug, none of that. And the OGs remember what that was like. No tilted towers, no lucky landing. Salty Springs didn't even have a name. That's who the OGs are. For those that actually like to count the types in these sort of videos, I missed a type out in the middle. Okay, so we're going to chuck this one at the end. Type 20, the tourist. This is someone who visits all corners of the map. Sometimes even go away from the safe zone, just have a little bit of a look at the scenery. Fortnite is a beautiful game, and for these players, they just can't resist going where they shouldn't go. They just want to explore and have a great time. And that's fine by me. Nevertheless, that is it for the 20 types of players in Fortnite. I've got so many more Fortnite-related ideas that I do want to make videos on, but videos like this and the 100 Lives Players in Fortnite Say video, they do take a lot more time. They take planning and stuff like that, so please bear with me. I'm going to try and make these on a more regular basis. Once again, I want to give a massive shout out to GameLink for sponsoring this video. And like I said, I'll give one person who downloads the app using the link in the description and adds me as a friend, pickapixel, on there. I'll give them 2,800 V-Bucks worth of cash for them to spend on the game. Like, you can cop yourself the Raven and the Glider for 2,800 V-Bucks. So get on that, because I'm sure it'll return to the shop at some point. So that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel. You have been awesome. I'll see you in the next video very soon.